Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. This is Rock Cloud. Today, I have a compilation of information for you guys. I'm also going to be having a brief discussion with Peter and what's going on in over there in his demographic area. In specific places, he had experienced earthquakes. You guys pretty much know by now that the Alliance, the White Hat military, and our galactic brothers have been dismantling a lot of the laboratories that's in these underground facilities, these bases that have been conducting pretty much atrocities against humanity. And you know, they broke a lot of the treaties that was signed. And of course, this is what they do. They are a parasitic race uh, that feel like they can do and conduct business as they please, breaking intergalactic laws, breaking treaties. So when these things happen, a lot of the times this has happened, the alliance did not come down too hard on them, but this time it has to because of how the timelines are working and the expansion of humanity growth. um, People aren't buying the bullshit anymore. They have seen through this false savior narrative and saw it for what it is. Um, Both Democrats and Republicans are in the Epstein files. The Epstein files is tied to a lot of the adrenochrome harvesting, these atrocities against men, women, and children. Also, technology, the suppression of technology, this breakaway civilization that has been conducting themselves as a upper class echelon of elites that operate like they own the planet. They do not own the planet. The planet is an entity all by herself, and she is going through a transitional state where she is going to be reaching her own ascension, and she wants to bring her children, which are you, Gaia, the Terrans, along on this ride for the ones that can handle that particular frequency. Well, these particular Anunnakis, these Dracos, these subgroups, hybrids that they have created for a specific mission to hold up your timeline of ascension, uh, creating duplicates of prominent people. We call them drones. Um, these drones act just like how you guys know drones to be. They are controllable. They are sent out to for specific things. Pretty much when it comes to these presidents, these prominent people, yes, they have been drone for the most part. And for the ones that have not been drone, at some point they will be compromised because these particular beings, that is their system. That is their system of it's a caste system of control, almost like going into a casino. The house, you step inside that house, they will let you feel like you're winning, but it's all to get more people to join and to come in. So just be extremely cautious and careful for the ones that do not know about this information. Um, Take only what you can handle, um, and go out and do your own research because it's there. Once you tie the this whole elite establishment, we all know this, that there is an elite class. They control. They have a billionaire boys club, but they also have like secret societies like the Masons and these occult type. facilities that hold a lot of the people that have joined that particular establishment. They have what we consider like dark souls that operate from the shadow. They mirror who we are as like Christ conscious beings to infiltrate the human timeline. So also, um, like I said, I'm gonna be talking with Peter, giving his point of view of what's going over there where he's at. But I also too want to start bringing on you guys. I'll leave my email for you guys to contact me, and we can have like phone conversations that I can record, and you can talk to me about what's going on, and with your consent, I'll also put it up on the channel. I'll do this quite frequently because we work as a collective, and this is how the White Hat Alliance want us to operate. You know, because it's all about you here in this matrix system. It's not all about what we're doing from behind the scene. It's about what all of us are doing as a human collective, and that's how I want this particular channel to be ran. Now, I do understand that there are going to be infiltrators, so I will watch that extremely close, and I know how to get around the ones that are holding false light and only here to infiltrate. But nevertheless, we are Christ conscious beings, and we need to continue with the mission because it's very, very important that we finish the job. We are winning, and that's just how it was supposed to be anyway. So continue with the information, guys. Keep gathering, and I'll keep putting out valid information for you guys. So, and do not feel bad for those that, you know, have seen through the illusion of this false savior. Don't feel bad. I mean, we all at some point had to mature, and that's what it boils down to. You spiritually are maturing and seeing through the illusion. So do not kick yourself. There's a lot of people that do not still refuse the truth. They are looking away from it, and these are the ones that will not be going where you're going because they're just simply not ready. Okay, there will be a split in density where third density people will continue to experience more harsher lesson behind false saviors, and the ones that are ready for fifth density consciousness, they will merge with Gaia to experience freedom. So just know that we love you, we honor you, and we will always respect you. Check out this clip. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. This is Raw Cloud. Today I have my good buddy Peter with me. He's out there. Peter, tell everybody where you at.
Well, I'm out there in or around Nyland, and which is about 35-minute travel by automobile from Brawley, where what was it, a little over a week or so ago, we had major earthquakes for about 2 days or more, and then we just a few days back had another 1.6. So we're talking over 377 earthquakes, and Rock Cloud and I got together on that issue. In fact, he was around when I was hitting him up, and he got back to me that night after it went down, and correct me if I'm wrong, but verified that this was basically the Rebel Alliance Federation, the Elohim that have had enough of these archonic agents and entities from the reptilian to the grays and probably beyond of their clown games and their injustices and all the crazy stuff that they're up to, shenanigans. And so now they're getting the F around and find out treatment via plasma nukes and whatnot. So I figured that was something that we could also tie in as a puzzle piece into the cult religion that some of these hybrids and humans are worshiping these beings, and through the Kabbalah and transhumanism and transgenderism, which Yalda Bayoth is basically, I would say he's an like hermaphroditic, and he hates women because Sophia had cast him off from her unpure thought because he was flawed. So he hates divine feminine, he hates women.
Like if we're and
this whole
offender, tell us where the guy lives.
Thing that we're experiencing now is just I want to say the Rebel Alliance having enough of giving them the chances, and that's where the earthquakes and stuff are coming from, and there's probably going to be more to come, and the fires and things that have been going on in or around San Diego recently. I went to San Diego to get a truck cap, and then like the next day or thereafter, there was major news of state of emergency, lockdowns, some politicians and others allegedly getting arrested, and then all of a sudden areas were on fire a few days after that. So there's this all these correlated factors that Rock Cloud and I are witnessing and I'm experiencing on my end, and we're just trying to put it together for the viewers and the listeners, and mixing in a little music here and there, but so that people can see that this is all one big thing. It's all interconnected.
Absolutely. And you experienced a fire. I guess some arsonist was over there in that area.
Apparently, yes. Apparently, over the past few weeks. Okay, so the bottom line is at Slab City, this was a military base. It was abandoned somewhere in the 50s, and then people began living out here. It's kind of Mad Max. It's kind of Hills Have Eyes.
Do you mind? Do you that 25-second clip? You mind? I put that in the video for the viewers to see. Okay.
That would be great. And I just want to elaborate that somebody brought up the fact that the government has been trying to buy this land from the people that own it, and they will not sell it. And there is lithium in the water of the hot springs, and there are minerals out here that these military industrial complex and likely the so-called elite want access to. So someone brought up the theory that they brought a government agent in here, meaning a criminal, what you would call a criminal informant, or a CI, or just some criminal that is being directed either directly by these military industrial complex individuals, or we're talking MK Ultra. It could be various other things through nanotech, that this individual's running around on a spree and just burning everything they can in an attempt, I think, to run everybody out of here, or cause so much chaos that the local justice system and authorities just have enough, and then just start trying to run everybody out, so then the land can be purchased. But and that kind of ties in also with the fact that I'm here that this was alerted to me by Rock Cloud that there is a ley line along this area, and this is an energy, I want to say, vortex or an energy grid. So these Oricons attempt to take places like Mount Shasta in here and 360 spin the energy to negative in many different ways. Um, so that this is some kind of a battle for the soil out here. There's a battle going on for the soil out in California because much of California and part of Nevada is basically what you would call new Lemuria after the flood and the cataclysms. So the archonic forces and the reptilians, Greys, and the other agents in correlation to the dark side, the dark fleet of the military-industrial complex, is attempting to fight for ground on this new Lemuria, which a lot of people don't know that this country itself, the United States, is actually the real Israel and the real Egypt and other things. So they've been lying to us about everything, and now here we are, Rock Cloud and I, trying to make it make some sense and put it together to the viewers and the people out there that are following us and what we do, so that they can actually grasp what's actually going on. And some of you all probably know this, but not everybody does. So that's why we're here today, I guess.
Exactly. I appreciate that, Peter. I'm also going to be leaving information about the ticks and this new strand that they're trying to get off the ground. It's not working in their favor because we have new energy, we have new frequencies
Yep.
coming into the planet, and on top of that, there are beings here that have already told them the last COVID outbreak was it, and the treaties that they signed after it didn't work. They reneged on these treaties. They tried to create more ways to depopulate mankind, and none of what they are doing is working. These fights that's going on the ground, just like Peter alluded, there's a lot of earthquakes. These are not natural earthquakes. These are wars that are being forged under the ground, and we are taking out a lot of their laboratories. Uh, they had specific agendas to continue on with the droning of prominent people, because when they drone you or they create these clones that they are going to drone, they are not sustainable. Their genetics are they become unstable, almost. It's the same thing as I talked about, like the reanimation. These are corpse excuse me, these corpse that they can reanimate. Hitler started a lot of this reanimation stuff when he wanted to create super soldiers back in his time, and they have perfected that formulation, and they can reanimate the corpse. But mankind has expanded their consciousness. They know exactly, they're not perfect drones. They're not perfect clones, and even the reanimated. Even if they take out someone and then use that person because of their soul contracts, if they reanimate that person and then drone them, you'll start to see like sores and stuff. Like the over time, the body begins to rot.
Like the
Uh,
fake Trump.
yeah, pretty much. And I'll be showing some of that in some of the clips that I have. But everything is on course with the how the alliances are playing things out, how the white hat military is conducting, their their operations with the galactic councils. So just know that, continue to do the work, raise your frequency, and we'll continue on with putting out information pertaining to current events, and even some dealing with the past events to tie everything all in together, so that you guys can get valid information. And just know that, just it's just not the presidents and the governors and all the masons out there that are being used against humanity. There are people within disclosure as well that will be called out when the time is right, so that you can see they too have like their um, been activated to step into their darker mission, and to lead you to a false savior. So anybody that's saying Trump in the white hats, by now you should know those are red flags, because he is in the Epstein files. Okay, and that Trump did not want the Epstein files out. Neither did the Democrats. So they're both are in bed and on board with the Luciferian agenda. They play good cop, bad cop, and that's how they conduct, and pretty much pulling the wool over humanity eyes. So it's
like wrestling. Hulk Hogan and Randy Macho Man Savage, they'd be talking smack on the TV, and then you'd see them out at the strip club later doing cocaine with the strippers. You know what I mean? So it's all a big production. It's central casting. It's all a show.
Yeah. So and that's what it boils down to, guys. It's time that mankind, wake up, take that responsibility, stop turning the other cheek, and stop looking for false saviors. You guys are the saviors that Christ was telling you a long time ago. You are the saviors that you've been looking for. Okay, so Peter, is there anything else you want to say for the
No,
last?
I just wanted to tie in briefly how the Kabbalah, that satanic cult religion, ties into the grand scheme of things. Meaning, we've got human and hybrid individuals who are part of this cult, and in the Kabbalah, this is stuff I'm finally able to wrap my head around. So I wrote a song about it, and it'll be in the end of this production when we're done. But basically, they are making these individuals in the womb the opposite of whatever creator source intended, as another middle finger to Sophia and Source. And they are training these individuals from birth that they are the opposite of whatever they were intended to be, and through hormones and other genetics and things that had been going on for thousands of years, they've been doing, they are making these hermaphroditic and transgendered individuals that are basically all have a part to play in this big production, whether it be entertainment, distraction, or criminal enterprises behind the scenes, like Ellen DeGenerate and that Kim Kardashian and the cocaine you found in its panties recently on that tractor trailer. I'm being a little facetious, but trying to make some fun at it. But so these individuals are all publicly, they're just acting, and then behind the scenes they're like dark Sith, I want to say, and they're all working towards this agenda. of massive depopulation and actually the extinction of the humanoid species as we know it, and morphing into this transhumanistic human 2.0, which isn't going to happen, but that's what they're all working towards, because they see us not only as a threat, but they are jealous of us and they hate us because we're highly favored. We're genetic royalty throughout the multiverse, and so this is a war going on right now that we're Rock Cloud and I are kind of breaking it down and connecting the dots.
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely, man. I appreciate that. I also want to, let others, have the opportunity to, if they want to come on and share their story, contact me. I'll leave like my email in this video. Um, I am in the United States. So for those in the UK or across seas, it may be a little bit difficult, but we'll try to find a way around it. To For you to come out and be a part of this great awakening and share your stories. Let us know what's going on over there in your area as well. Just like Peter was, letting us know what's going on in his area. So I'm gonna wrap it up here. I don't want to stretch it out too long.
right,
I'll also leave a link to Peter music. You guys got to check his music out. I mean, it's really really good. He puts out a lot of disclosure in his music. A lot of it's very informative. A lot of it's very funny, uh, and it's just really good music that he puts together. He can channel this music, and it almost strips away the illusion of this particular matrix system. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that. And guys, I appreciate you, sticking in there with me and Peter and everybody else that's been helping with the disclosure. There will be more people to come. I'm trying to get more super soldiers here to speak. I'll be speaking briefly with someone real soon, and maybe she can come on and do the same thing that Peter is doing. Have like a 15, 20-minute discussion on what's going on, and some of them will get into like some of the operations that we've been doing, from like behind the scenes with the the missions that we go on. So thank you everyone for taking the time to listen to me and Peter. Peter, um, man, he's been a great guy, and we're gonna keep pushing him. We're gonna keep having our shows like this. Peter, you're gonna be doing a podcast as well, right?
well, basically, I'm gonna when you're done with your editing on this, if you just send me the video, and then I'll just put in my music related to this and related to my podcast, and I'm gonna final edit that, and I'm gonna integrate that into my first podcast, and I'll have to give you the link when it's done, so that when it's done, you can say, hey, if you want to see the full version on Peter's podcast, here it is, or something, and that way it'll be an extended, embellished with some music and maybe a few memes and maybe a couple clips, because I wanted to get in, or if you can beat me to it, that whole Roseanne Barr little clip where she's saying that Trump's a woman president,
Okay.
to tie into that Kabbalah aspect.
Right. Okay, then. Yeah, man. We
Yeah.
can. Yeah, we can definitely do that. All right.
All right.
All right, everybody. Thank
Okay,
you.
over now.
All right.
Thank you.
All right. Bye bye.
The chosen are very real. And whether people want to hear it or not, they're ancient souls who've already done the ascension work in past lifetimes and came back to Earth specifically to fight on the front lines during this shit show that we're currently living through. They are the 144,000. And that is both a specific group of warriors with sealed assignments and the actual vibrational frequency of Christ consciousness that anybody can reach if they're willing to do the brutal, ugly inner work required. These aren't people who stumbled into spirituality last year after reading The Secret. These are souls who carry operational knowledge of how the universe actually works, who can see through false light bullshit instantly, and who use cosmic law like a weapon to dismantle corruption and hold people accountable.